Hockey ACT would like to thank the following companies for their continued support throughout the 2020 season: Duncan's Plumbing, Capital Chemist, Canberra Labour Club, SportsLink Travel, and O'Neill's.
Energy Space is the future of training for electrical apprentices, harnessing technology to make skills development as effective and as efficient as possible. Energy Space supports teachers in the classroom and apprentices on the job site to get the full picture on skill development.
Good evening, guys, and welcome to the Women's Capital League 1 game between Central and Old Canberrans. Lining up for Central today, we have in number 1, Sophie Woodbridge, number 2, Kate O'Keefe, number 3, Maddie Dooley, number 5, and captain Claire Williams, number 6, Megan Telford, number 7, Jess Bingley, number 8, Jo Rudsky, number 9, Grace King, number 11, Neve Blake, number 12, Rebel O'Connor, number 23, Charlotte Patworth, number 25, Ashley Young, number 29, Emily Fisher, and in goals is Tale Forrest. They're coached by Rob Bridgeford, and their manager is Bernard Williams. For Old Canberrans, we have number 22, Lucy Balfour, number 23, Amy Arnott, number 24, Isabel Lovell, number 25, Caitlin Tucker, number 26, Annie Bridgeland, number 27, Rachel Landrum, number 29, Chloe Ives, number 30, Ellie Walton, number 31, Sarah Patterson, 32, Edwina Carr, 35, Diana Cascadon, number 36, Rachel Sealer, 38, Bree Runge, 40, Shannon Vizza, and 28, Julia Bruce. In goals is Tara McLaughlin. They're coached by Brent Clark, and the manager is Anita Cascadon. Joined today with Alex Trinder.
Hello. I've got the double today.
Should be good fun. Obviously, Central have had majority of the play, from what I've seen in my periphery here.
They have. A near miss already. Some good keeping by Tara, just being aggressive on the striker there, not letting them get the touch they needed.
Yeah, I think definitely a play to watch, Tara McLaughlin. As I said before, Australian Schoolgirls Junior, and the first year back playing after a few years off, but an asset to this Old Canberran side.
Some good play there from Lucy. Quite able to find a fellow striker.
And Central really taking their time out of defence here. Shifting it through the midfield, Maddie in the middle. Does well not to get dispossessed. An opportunity here for checks. Alex, what can we expect?
I'd like to see that was good. I'd like to see more quick free hits like that. They had the numbers advantage, so going forward with that is always a good decision, I think. A few goals in that last game we just saw. If you tuned in for that one, lots of goals and good scoring opportunities created from quick free hits and quick turnovers. So some of that would be really nice.
Definitely, Amy Arnott wins the free hit there. She does well. Opportunity for checks to create some attack here.
Re-runge on the ball there, I think. Good play, fair shot. And it's come up high there off Tale. Dangerous play, short corner.
Yeah, I think obviously Tale, one of the stronger goalkeepers in the competition, and certainly one to watch. National Junior squad goalkeeper. Let's see what she can do to hold these guys out. Well defended
strike there.
Yeah,
but
good Good defence by Central, pretty composed.
And it started to rain. I'm sure the players out there will be very thankful for that.
Yeah.
Keep the pitch nice and wet.
Definitely, it's a blessing and a curse playing in the rain. Hopefully it's just light enough that it doesn't impact the play here and slow it right down.
Well cut off. Nice ball there. 2 on 1.
Certainly got the upper hand here, Checks. And good patience by Central in defence.
Manages to keep it.
Yeah, it's a pretty even game here, Alex. Would you agree?
I'd say so. We've probably seen checks with more of the run of play so far. But Central defending well and building quite well too. Just a little miscue there, leading to a turnover. I'd like to see Central perhaps. They need to ensure that these passes link up with their strikers if they want to maintain pressure. Good outlet.
They're certainly loving that right side of Canberrans, and obviously Central not necessarily counter-attacking. They're looking straight down the same path, which I'm sure the coach will have a bit to say about.
Yeah. I'd like to see this ball come across.
Yeah, opening
come
up
out the left
side of
there
the field here. There it is.
A good decision. Quite the right ball. Kind of split the difference there.
Yeah, it feels like it's the first time in this game where we're on this left side. Good intercept there by Kate O'Keefe. She does well. Finds Claire in the middle. And opens up that right side, but just missed.
Just a little too far ahead of, I think that's Ash.
Yeah, just on the right half there.
Ball down here in the corner with checks.
Good pressure by Joe Rudsky up front.
Finds a foot. Doesn't take the quick free hit. Kate does.
Called up there for the back of the stick. Just on the foot there. Good early play by Central. Really trying to force a short corner here.
Out to the far side. Bit of space out here. Lovely ball in. Bit of contest there. No whistle. Checks find the out.
Opportunity here if they can stretch high in their attack.
Yeah. Really great to see those Czech strikers working hard to get up and support that.
Yeah, and some good switching players, which is always good to see.
Central with a counter, just spoiled there.
Got a long corner, an opportunity in the 25.
Off the foot.
Good early
Quick run
by Dawes. Looking for the foot, just doesn't quite connect. And well defended by Czechs. Certainly very low in their defence, so I think if Central can get them moving and catch them with their feet planted, they'll go a long way here.
Yep. Would be good to see their 3D skills too.
Yeah, definitely.
Those
I think
low tackles can be punished in the circle.
absolutely.
Just not able to keep it there. Jules with it again. Off the back stick out wide. Lovely ball.
Good play. She finds Joe.
1 on 2 out here. Sneaks one through.
And well defended by Tara. Tara just finds the foot of the central attack there. Long ball there by Checks, maybe just giving him a bit of breathing space and getting it out.
Nice and high here from Checks. Good aggressive pressure here. Putting a little bit of pressure on this square ball. Perhaps trying to force Central down the near side again. And a good turnover.
Yeah, well worked there by Checks. As you said, Alex, a really good press there.
Numbers on this right side.
Just
off a foot there, I think.
Yeah,
or perhaps not quite 5.
Yeah, being called for the height there actually. Just popped up off the stick the wrong way. They're certainly looking dangerous when they do find the circle. A few substitutions for Old Canberrans, really utilising all their players. Well won there
turnover
by Central, yeah.
Central looking very narrow on that free hit there.
Yeah.
Like to see Checks maybe bring it out.
They're really
look to the far side.
punishing that right channel. Better option here, potentially looking to transfer. Back down the right as we've seen all game. An opportunity here, they do well and win the short corner there. That was really well worked by Woody up front.
Yeah, it was. Just good recognition there. Central, there's a bit of space out on the right, let's go use it. And then well executed in the circle. Difficult trap on the backstick side on the move there, manages to get it. And then gets to it first and finds the foot.
Push is good.
And there's a break, I think.
Yeah, I think it was the halfway umpire calling one of the Central players off the D. Oh no, the injector, Kato O'Keefe's been called back. A 16, so well defended by Checks. A bit unlucky there for Central, obviously having duels called off the injector, but they did well to execute the injection and the trap.
Yeah, good strike regardless.
Yeah,
good pace.
It's always hard, Alex.
Just a touch too wide.
Yeah, when that happens, obviously, just that mental cue.
Yeah, it does break your rhythm a little bit. Can make it harder to execute those difficult penalty corner skills. Turned over there.
Good build up here by Checks and just shut down by Bingers at the outside half there.
Very narrow shape from Central again. Checks elect to push through it regardless. They nearly make it out, but...
Yeah, I think spot on there, Alex, with that narrow shape, but I think it's really working for this group. What will be interesting will be how their long game goes and if they can sustain that for the full 60 minutes.
Central ball. They bring it back out. And just turn it over here, trying to cross it. Fingers under some pressure.
Yeah, and a good fight there by Lucy, but Fingers wins that one. Option to go over. She does well. She finds Woody. Just misses the connection there.
Chloe tries to go over, just shorts it a little bit.
Yeah, no, interesting choice to try and go over there. I feel like they probably could have just taken their time and try and get over to the help side. Obviously, from up here, Alex, looks like there's plenty of room over on the help side of the field.
It does. I think Czechs perhaps not backing themselves to transfer that ball under a bit of pressure from the central front group.
Yeah, definitely. I think, as you said, both teams really playing narrow down either channel.
Lots of space out here on the far side for Central.
Yeah, coming up to near the end of the quarter here. Obviously a bit hard to tell for us here, Alex. The scoreboard frozen, but
some technical difficulties.
Yeah, I think
in the bunker tonight.
Excellent. Just under half a minute remaining, but a few good opportunities by both teams in this quarter.
Good tackle. Off Maddie's foot there. Czechs looking for a quick free hit. Not able to find anything worthwhile.
It's a good fight there by Kate Dooley. Kate O'Keefe, I should say. And well won there by Central, taking us into the quarter break with that. There it is, that's the quarter break, so a good even fight by both teams, a good tussle. If you just tuned in, scores are locked at 0-0, but some good opportunities for both teams. And you're joined by Jess Cox and Alex Trina. We'll be back with you shortly for an exciting second quarter.
Energy space is the future of training for electrical apprentices, harnessing technology to make skills development as effective and as efficient as possible. Energy space supports teachers in the classroom and apprentices on the job site to get the full picture on skill development. Today's game proudly sponsored by Synergy Group, a professional services firm delivering dynamic solutions to government. Canberra born and bred, they exist to uncover what could be so that it can be. They imagine life-changing ideas and help our government make them a reality, and are creators and advisors behind some of Australia's most important projects.
Good evening, guys, and welcome back to this very exciting game between Central and Old Canberrans. Scores locked at 0-0, so should be a pretty exciting second quarter coming up. A few good opportunities for both teams. What would you said to your girls, Alex, if you were coaching Czechs out there?
I think, based on what we've seen of this sort of defensive shape from Central, I'd like to see some more transfers. Shift the ball to the far side. There's lots of space over there. and they should be able to find some good play down the far side if they move the ball quickly. And more or less the same for the Central girls. I think both teams have been playing quite narrow, and a little bit more transfers, some balls into the midfield and then to the far side of the field will really help them find space.
Yeah, I think spot on, really open up the field here because, as you said, it's been quite narrowed down both channels by both teams. Yeah, and interesting to understand why. Obviously, it's always easier when you're up here in the commentary box than on the field. But it certainly looks open from here, but maybe a bit of hesitation from both ends.
Both teams are pressing quite high, putting some pressure on the back group. So understandably, they may not feel as though they may feel that they don't have quite enough space to throw those transfer passes.
Yeah, definitely. I think an opportunity here for Central with that pass just going just over the sideline. If they can transfer possession here, it should be a good attacking opportunity for them. And good pressure by both. Straight to Maddie Dooley.
Good tackle. Good out. Rolling in here strong, Lucy on the ball. Just kept at bay there. Good defence from Central, scrambling. They're on their players. They ensured that there wasn't really an option forward for Lucy Balfour to link there.
Yeah, but an opportunity here. Bingers playing it smart. Finds Kate O'Keefe in the middle. Midfield transfer kind of works for them. But shut down there by Checks. Good fight by little Joe Rudsky.
Just a little bit of third man there. Quick free hit. Checks find Lucy again. She cuts through a couple. Wild swing trying to connect and get a shot away. Isn't able to. Amy Arnott is, and a good save by Tale.
Yeah, I think both teams' keepers are fairly dynamic and we'll be hoping to keep each other's teams in the game. Very important point of difference with these two teams. I think Central will be hungry for a win after two games in between their last win against UC. But an opportunity for them to stay potentially in that top 4 contention.
Free hit to Checks here on the side. A lot of space on the far side. They punch it long. Central in position, able to pull it up.
Yeah, well shut down there by Emily Fisher at the back. She did well to find Maddie. And they do well. They still maintain possession, but just lost there. They managed to transfer to the help side, which is pleasing to see.
This is good. Checks in space here. Lots of time on the ball there. Able to find a decent ball, but just copped a touch there from Central.
Lots of pressure there by Central. An opportunity here to open up the park a bit. Very in third with the transfer. But she does well. And shut down by Kate O'Keefe. Great tackle. Looking for Woody. She takes her time.
Back in time.
Good option there by Dawes to slow down and try to find the middle. Number 11, Neve Blake. Very handy young player. And an opportunity here for Central to create some attack.
Just gone over the sideline there. Quick turnover.
Yeah. not a bad idea to do an overhead there if you can pull it off, but just wasn't meant to be for checks then. And Lucy just injecting herself there to the midfield, having a bit of a presence for Old Canberrans. And unlucky there for Dawes, just didn't quite come off the stick and pops on her foot.
Yeah, the quick play was good. It was a good idea, but just not quite there, unfortunately.
A good fight here. Well won there by Central. Good pressure. Certainly admire their striking group for their ability to back tackle when they do get eliminated.
Fingers on the ball.
Does
Finds
well.
Maddie.
An opportunity here for Maddie Dooley. Into the circle now.
Searched for the foot but couldn't quite find it. Good defence there.
Quite come off, but again another opportunity for Central to transfer here. If they can open up that right side, looks like there's a yard of space out there. Good fight,
Lovely
well won
play.
by Joe.
Good, excellent play from Tara to keep that alive.
Definitely, and well run there by Joe Rudsky up front, keeping the ball alive.
Biggest forces another one through. A good ball.
Yeah,
but
and a really good option when you're just outside that attacking 25.
yeah, the
think
Central
that's
strikers perhaps not expecting that one, or it's not quite in position for it.
Definitely a bit of an old, looked a bit old school out there, Alex. What do you
It
reckon?
Well, you can't argue with results.
That's right.
She punched it through. Striker should have been there. At least that's what I'd say as a defender.
Absolutely. And Czechs do well to maintain possession here, linking up.
Bit of space.
And shut down by Woody. She wins the free hit there, and she finds the ball well. Good early play by Fisher. Finds Maddie, who
Still
manages
alive.
to keep it alive. And Joe back to Woody. Opportunity here for Joe. She can win the free hit. Well done.
Takes it quickly. It just loses the handle there, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Good
but
positioning from Czechs right on the edge there.
and good support play by Woody for Central there. Linking up well.
Good defensive touch. Just knocks it over the Central stick over the spot there. Central free hit. Good tackle. It's Rachel Landrum on the ball. Passes it off. Checks with a bit of space here. Completes, not quite. Bit too much stick in that tackle.
Definitely an opportunity here. Maddie Dooley over the ball. She's a smart player, Mads. She'll be looking to open up the field here. And good play there by Maddie, hedging her bets and finding her teammate in the midfield.
Yeah, a good shape for a defensive ball, and then just squeaking it through the inside. Central come up with another turnover. Not able to consolidate it though.
Opportunity here if they can stretch high. Bit of a foot race here, and Tale steps out. And she does well to find her field player.
Good tackle from Rach Sealer there.
Yeah, really well worked by Rach. Obviously a long-time member of this Czechs group and a really important one. Advantage here for all Canberrans, and they just lose that.
I think she was expecting a whistle.
Yeah, I think damn if you do, damn if you don't there, Alex.
Fair enough to play it on. She had the ball. Down the baseline here. Defenders in position. Just knock it over the sideline to buy themselves some breathing room and set up.
Yeah, it looks like they've got a bit of space here down this right side, but Central certainly don't give up. Couldn't quite win the turnover there. And Central do well to maintain the hockey ball, winning that. Really well won there. That again was young Joe Rudsky, who's actually playing striker, but defensive effort can't be faulted.
Yeah, both teams' strikers have been putting in the defensive work. 10 to 11 players behind the ball most of the time for both teams. Perhaps one of the reasons we're still at 0-all.
Yeah, definitely. As I said, certainly both goalkeepers are very strong in these two squads, but they certainly have some solid strikers who would be exciting if you give them a bit of space in the circle.
Bit of a chance here.
Yeah, and just over 3 minutes remaining here in this quarter, but a very even half of hockey. We've certainly seen some end-to-end play. But I think neither team have really looked particularly dangerous, so it'll be very exciting to see what they can do.
Yeah, both teams looking quite strong defensively so far, but...
Yeah, just that attacking flair.
Yeah, both teams have struggled to find their strikers in good aggressive space. Partly it's good defending.
Yeah, definitely.
And partly some miscommunication, it looks like, moving forward. Some of the passes out of the midfield for both teams are a little bit speculative sometimes.
Yeah, I think this Central unit, half-time, the break might not be in their favour. They've done well to open up the field and open up the transfers we've been itching to see for the last 2 quarters.
Bulls on the baseline here.
And an opportunity, they do well to win the corner. Just caught up there for the stick obstruction.
Paddy Dooley on the top again.
An opportunity here. Just searching for the injector. Kate O'Keefe. Just outside her, but well run down by Checks and good pressure by there.
Yeah, a good defensive shape from Checks there, I think. They had pressure on the injector in that space. It would have been hard to come up with a shot from there, I think, even if that pass had connected.
Yeah, definitely, and they're really trying to force this 5-yard here, looking for a bit of advantage, and well done there by both teams. Just over 1.5 minutes remaining.
Fair ball, just not quite enough time to get in front, set and make a trap there.
Yeah, it sort of almost looks like a bit of a training drill there, Alex. You really want your strikers to get those hits and look for that next pass, but it's gone searching. Good channeling by the Czechs defence, just finds the foot there.
Fingers on the ball here.
Good quick ball. Finds the striker and unlucky. Good defence by Czechs, forcing that obstruction there.
Chooses not to take it. Ball into the midfield here. Great back tackling there by Joe.
There are not long left here. A couple of seconds remaining in this half.
Well cut off there. Okay.
Yeah, great defence
Quick
by
free hit.
Czechs. Yeah,
Oh,
they do
it's
well to
gone-
win that.
Gone the other way.
And that's the halftime whistle blown. So a really exciting first half of hockey. Very even. What's your take on it, Alex?
It's been end to end. I think both teams would be looking to perhaps say we need to complete some more passes into the front group. I think both teams have thrown some speculators up to their strikers and hoped it'll come off for them. But haven't quite been able to find them as frequently as they should have.
Yeah.
Defensively, I think both teams are looking quite good.
Yeah, certainly very tight in their defence. So if you just tuned in, scores are locked at 0-0 at halftime here. We're joined with Jess Cox and Alex Trina. We'll be back with you shortly.
Hockey ACT would like to thank the following companies for their continued support throughout the 2020 season: Duncan's Plumbing, Capital Chemist, Canberra Labour Club, Sports Link Travel, and O'Neill's.
For a great game of social golf on a beautiful course, visit wonqy Country Club on the corner of Northbourne Avenue and the Barton Highway Lyneham. If it's competition golf you're after, wonqy has a variety of membership options available to suit a variety of needs. For further information on social golf or memberships, contact the club on 6241 3377 or visit wonqy's website www.wonqy.com.au. Today's game proudly sponsored by Synergy Group, a professional services firm delivering dynamic solutions to government. Canberra born and bred, they exist to uncover what could be so that it can be. They imagine life-changing ideas and help our government make them a reality, and are creators and advisors behind some of Australia's most important projects.
Being a sports physio, I see lots of injuries. As you can imagine, I've seen plenty of ankle injuries, and I have used many different types of ankle braces, but to be honest, I've never seen one as superior as the XOL. It allows your ankle to move like it was designed to, but it kicks in the moment it goes to go too far, and in that way it protects the ankle joint. So whether you're an elite athlete, a weekend warrior, or just someone who enjoys getting out and about, the XOL will give you confidence as well as a sense of freedom to keep you doing what you do each and every day and to enjoy life. XOL.
Energy space is the future of training for electrical apprentices, harnessing technology to make skills development as effective and as efficient as possible. Energy space supports teachers in the classroom and apprentices on the job site to get the full picture on skill development.
Good evening, guys, and welcome back to this very exciting game between Central and Old Canberrans as we enter the second half of the third quarter. Scores are locked at 0-0, so I think both teams will be on the hunt to open the floodgates. What's your prediction here, Alex?
I'd like to see some goals, but given the way the two teams have defended and the calibre of the two goalkeepers we've got tonight, I'm not sure if we'll be so lucky.
Yeah, definitely. Czech certainly looking to stretch this central defence, shooting a striker up high and creating those 3-on-2s and 2-on-1s, the old triangles we love to speak about as coaches.
Fair ball there, I think.
Yeah, not a bad option. Obviously, if she could connect with a teammate, it would have been very dangerous for Old Canberrans.
Czech's going to stay up and press this. A good decision, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Brent would have been telling the girls to really have a crack here and really press up really high and make these Central girls really work for it.
Yeah, and I think based on the way the first halves went, probably for both teams, they'll probably want to put a bit more pressure on with their press, try and come up with the goods. Quick turnover in that front quarter, front half, and perhaps a counter-attack goal. Because the structured play has looked very advantageous for the defenders so far. Both teams in good defensive space, good setup, able to close down most of the options when they have a bit of time to set themselves up.
Yeah, definitely.
Good opportunity here for Czechs.
Yeah, if Lucy can hit the gas here, she'll be in.
She's got the gas.
In behind these
Completes
Czechs,
that pass.
Central girls. Oh, it does well to keep it in play.
Excellent keeping there.
Great courage there, yeah. Well done by Tale. But certainly that gas we spoke about, Alex, if they can use that to utilise and get around this solid central defence, they'll go a long way in this game.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what Czechs need to continue to try and do. Is a quick ball, find Lucy in some space, find another striker in some space, and then complete one or two passes and a quick counter. Try and outpace this central back group, who are very strong, but don't quite have the gas that Lucy does.
Yeah, definitely. Unlucky not to connect there, but great pressure to force that central outside half over the sideline.
Call's coming for a transfer. Good recognition there. They force it down the near side anyway. Bit of a scramble. Czechs come up with the ball.
They do well to win that. I had to show some strength there. An opportunity here in the circle.
Yeah, bit of a central defensive error there, but well cleaned up there.
Yeah, and
by young Ash Young, I think that was.
Yeah, and smart option by Bingley to just knock it wide. Well won by Dool. She does well to get in and around, just unfortunately finds the foot of her teammate. Good work there by Tale, stepping out.
Very active. Steps out to that ball over the side. Didn't want to take her chances.
Certainly an opportunity here building the play, but shut down by Jo Rudsky. She's been playing really well this game.
Her defensive effort has been excellent. She's made a lot of tackles, a lot of forced passes.
Yeah, I think Jo is just a very reliable player and someone you'd love to have in your team. A bit like the Energizer Bunny, doesn't give up.
And just one of those searching balls we were talking about before. Just a bit of a hoper. Throwing that one up there, hoping they can connect with something.
Definitely an opportunity here. Again, going over. Not a bad option by Bingley. Very solid overhead.
Just throws it over the first target. Well played by Czechs. That one's just gone over the side.
Definitely
in the
good
midfield.
Yeah, great deception there by Bingley. Very impressive pass to find the midfield there. And unlucky not to connect and create that next phase of play there by Dooley.
Yep, just overcooking it a little bit.
Yeah, I think Kate O'Keefe in the middle there, just giving some direction, telling their midfield to stretch a little bit to enable that play. Good touch there by Rudsky again. She's been everywhere tonight, Jo. I think, Alex, if we had to pick a player of the game at this point in time, she'd definitely be up there.
I'd say so, yes. Good talk. Well held by Jess there.
A good patience by Bingley.
With
she
one
does
touch.
well. Good early
Great
one
tackle.
touch. And well-deserved goal there by Central. Certainly a very good team goal. Great build-up play there.
Yeah, lovely little one touch there. Czechs defender's the first one to the ball, but I think that's Maddie Dooley there who's just managed to pick her pocket and put it in.
Definitely done really well there, and a very good team goal by Central. I think nearly every player on the field had a touch before it went in. Opportunity here for Czechs. They can be dangerous on the breakaway.
Just touched there.
And just on the outside of Arnott, but she did well. She was in the right position.
Touch finder.
Yeah, not a bad option at this point in the game, Alex. Obviously, they've just scored a goal, so they'll be wanting to try and maintain some attacking pressure, but obviously keeping out of their defence.
They're quite confident in their press as well. They know that they've been able to restrict the ability of this Czechs group to be able to build strong play through them. So, case in point here, they come up with the goods on the turnover.
Yeah, well run
Searching
there.
for the foot there. Didn't quite find it.
I think that was Neve Blake with the carry. Again, very strong ball carrier. She's still young, and as she gets older, she'll certainly have a bit more vision and open up the field a bit, and definitely be a player to watch.
Well done there by Ash Young, I think that is. Just deceptively drew those strikers in and slid it through them.
Definitely good work here by
Dooley.
Maddie.
Puts it across.
Yes, they had the keeper drawn out. It was unlucky not to connect there.
Yep, checks first to the ball there. That's good. That's important.
Yeah, very
Easy
solid.
goal there if they're not.
Definitely very solid defence there by this Czechs unit.
Well held.
Good work by Old
Checks back
Canberrans.
tackling.
Yeah,
This is dangerous here.
yeah, good work
Need
there.
some space. Tale's got to come out.
Arnott really well
played.
played there, and obviously shut down by Tale, but good smart play there by Arnott to find Lucy. Just unlucky not to reconnect and be rewarded for the effort there. Opportunity here. Good fight by Arnott. She does well. She
Free
wins
hit.
the hit. Going out and around and finds the short corner.
Yeah.
Very solid run there by
Well played
Arnott.
there.
Yeah.
Quick free hit. The central defence aren't quite set up. Draws her way into the circle and just manages to find that foot. A good decision.
Yeah, definitely. Very solid player, young Amy Arnott. Good trap. Play on's the call there.
Yeah.
Good advantage. And well defended by Central. Really supporting each other in their second effort and back tackling.
And there's Joe again. Just lurking.
Yeah, she did really well to just shut that angle off. It was a bit of a decoy run as well. Certainly made Czechs feel like they had more space than they did. She worked hard to step up in front there.
Good defensive effort from Czechs to just reorganise that. Not able to keep it for too long.
Yeah, just under 5 minutes remaining in this quarter, so a really important time for both teams. Obviously, whoever scores next, I think, will go a long way here.
Yeah, I think for Central, another goal will perhaps seal it.
Yeah, certainly give them that little bit of breathing space.
For Czechs, an equaliser likely means a bit of momentum shift their way. Perhaps a bit of energy boost to get to the ball first, to make a few more tackles, a few more traps here and there.
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be a good motivator for them if they can find the net in this quarter. Playing a bit smarter now and using that transfer, but probably a bit to be said about ball speed. The Central press don't exactly look like they have to exert themselves there.
Yeah, good decision by Emily Fisher there, I think that was, just to knock that over the side rather than to try and hold on to possession against 2 or 3 Czech strikers trying to pick her pocket there. Free runge on the baseline, not able to find it, and they are able to find a corner there. So off the last one, I think they were searching for the Fletch, the old left side deflection. Looks like they might be lining up for the same.
Yeah, I think we can predict that far side deflection here, Alex. Tale holding that ground well. Yeah. Bit of miscommunication there. A few apologies thrown around.
Just played that into her teammate's foot. I think apologies fair enough. It's hard to see with those masks on.
Yeah, definitely. Certainly limit your vision a little bit. But for the young ones watching at home, do recommend. Forrest as well. Tale's done well.
Yeah.
Just holds that space.
To save that the dropping ball. Bit of top spin on that one. Good pressure. Well set up there from Czechs. Good turnover. Here's danger. Lovely touch. Good save. Good defence.
Yeah, well worked here by Central. Just under 2 minutes remaining in this quarter.
Quite a narrow set from Central here, but Czechs not really set up to go around them.
Definitely an opportunity here. I think if they can find their outside half here on the left side, Alex, and complete this transfer.
And I think that's what they've been worried about.
Yeah, I think if they just give that ball a bit faster and a bit earlier, it'll open up the court for them.
But good recognition from Central.
Yeah, good touch there by Woody.
Press is working as they want it to.
Yeah, certainly. Bit of confusion here with the players and the umpire, but Czechs win the hit for back the stick.
Contest here.
Been a good fight by Fish to stay in touch and in control of the ball there.
Big free hit. Czechs not quite in position. Good tackle.
Shut down there by Tucker. Yeah, very solid player, Captain Tucker.
Yeah, just a hook stick there. Didn't allow Ash Young to make a play at the ball. Free hit, fair enough.
Yeah, opportunity here for Central. Good work to open up the field there, and good strong ball play there by Bingley, and that's the call for the end of the quarter. So very exciting third quarter of hockey. Obviously had Central just pip a goal in, a very well worked team goal. If you just tuned in, Central leading 1-0. We've got a quarter remaining here in this game. We'll be back with you shortly.
Energy Space is the future of training for electrical apprentices, harnessing technology to make skills development as effective and as efficient as possible. Energy Space supports teachers in the classroom and apprentices on the job site to get the full picture on skill development. For a great game of social golf on a beautiful course, visit wonqy Country Club on the corner of Northbourne Avenue and the Barton Highway, Lyneham. If it's competition golf you're after, wonqy has a variety of membership options available to suit a variety of needs. For further information on social golf or memberships, contact the club on 6241 3377 or visit wonqy's website www.wonqy.com.au.
Welcome back to the fourth quarter of this game between Czechs and Old Canberrans and Central, rather. Central leading Old Canberrans 1-0. So it should be a very exciting fourth quarter coming up. What's your take on the game so far, Alex?
Well, I think I'd like to see Czechs just lift their energy a little bit more. I think they need that little bit of extra hunger to get themselves over the line here and to equalise. For Central, Joe with the ball here. Lovely save by Tara. And a penalty corner.
Yeah, good advantage and great desperation. As we said earlier, Alex, Joe Rudsky's really stood out this game. A very important part of this Central squad.
She's been everywhere. She's been doing her job and then some.
Absolutely.
And as I was saying, Central, the recipe for success for them is to hold steady, hold strong. If they can execute this corner or execute another play down the track and make it 2-0, they might put themselves out of reach.
Yeah, it certainly takes some confidence in that. Smart play by Ash Young. She does well to find Woody, and they win another corner. So, not a bad option. Often the corners don't go as planned.
No.
But not a bad option
That
to
was
win
a bit of
another
improv, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
But finding another corner off some improv is always good. The tic-tac.
Just gone wide, but certainly,
not able to get that one at the net.
But a really good option. They certainly had those Czechs defenders drawn out and off guard.
This is good play from Czechs here. Good effort to get back. Good channeling by Central as well.
Yeah, and a good run to open up the field. A little bit too direct, a bit of excitement. Ambition, you could even say, to try and find the circle.
Yeah, and Czechs probably just need to be careful of that. I think they probably feel a bit of pressure.
Yeah, if they
being
just
down in the fourth quarter.
Take their time a bit more. I think that's going to be important here.
Yeah, they've got to be careful that that energy and that hunger doesn't manifest itself in some bad habits.
Absolutely. And good early play by Central, but shut down by the Czechs midfield. Good pick up.
Ringers makes the tackle and outlets it. Tucker with the ball.
She does well to win it. Certainly playing with some confidence this game, stepping up and in front.
Yep. Strong presence on the ball, Tucker. And a free hit there to Central. Quick free hit. Lovely. Joe
In
out on the
space.
side.
Yeah. Does well to shift the defence.
Good arc.
Yeah, I think really good strength in her carry there, Alex, was probably the key there. She managed to run it onto the foot of a Czechs player.
Lovely play there. Good positioning by Ash. I'd like to see her back herself perhaps down on the baseline there. I think she had the room there, but may not have seen it herself.
Absolutely an opportunity. Here's
Lovely
Central.
work there.
Yeah, they do really well to win the corner.
Nice little backstick jink to eliminate the defender on the side, and then I think it's come off a shin pad, although
Yeah,
Czechs are arguing their case.
certainly disputing it a bit here, but
I think the umpire's going to prevail here.
yeah, I think he's made it very clear what he awarded the corner for. No doubt in his mind. Opportunity here for Central, and as you said, Alex, I think the key for them is going to be getting Tara moving one way.
Bit of a variation.
They do well.
Just stuck under Tara's pads there. I think they were searching for Joe off the deflection there.
Again, a bit of a dispute, but he's staying strong and sticking to his guns.
Out to Ash again.
Good save
Good
by
slap.
Tara. Very solid on the first save, and the Czechs outfit
defense.
do well, yeah. Well defended.
So Central searching for some deflection options in there. They maybe don't back themselves on the direct. Perhaps it's the runner is getting out quite quickly, closing down some of the space for the shooter. Tara's a great keeper as well, so they may not necessarily think that their direct shots are a good try. So going for a variation there.
Yeah, not a bad option. She's obviously very dynamic, Tara, and certainly a smart goalkeeper. So gives herself that time to readjust, but very good on the first save.
Lots of space out here on the left. Good. Recognition here. Just that space closing a little bit quicker than Czechs thought. Tucker, the deep defender. Into the midfield again, this is good.
Yeah, very solid
Good
midfield
touch.
transfer out to their half.
Some nice build up there, just unable to link with that front line.
Yeah, I think the ball speed certainly increased from what we saw in the first few quarters.
And
Certainly
that's
given the
important
ball.
against
Yeah.
this central press that's quite narrow. So when the ball's in the centre of the field, there's space on both sides. So if they can move the ball quick enough, they should be able to find space on either side. And if they move the ball quickly from one side to the other, they should find acres.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's exactly it, Alex. If they can do a quick early transfer, they'll find themselves with a lot of space ahead of them. They do like to go back in the same channel it came out of.
They do.
It is exciting taking players on, but certainly could afford to be a little bit smarter here.
One advantage of it is that if they can get through, they're eliminating a lot of players.
Yeah, definitely.
But obviously the ability to get it through is severely hampered by how many players there are in that space.
Definitely, I think,
Good defense.
yeah, very solid. that Isabel Lovell, Izzy at the back's been very, or in the midfield I should say, defensive midfield. It's been a key for this Czechs group. And
Great ball.
play there.
Strong arc. Good shot there. And it's just come high up off Tale.
Yeah.
Just play for a corner.
Good early call by the umpire to eliminate the danger there.
Yep. And a good quick pass from Czechs, recognising Central aren't quite set up. I've got a bit of room here. I've got the line. My strikers are leading well. And to hit that one.
Definitely an opportunity here for Czechs. I think if they score here, we might find them. If they score again not long after, I think it'll give them the energy and motivation they need to complete this game.
Yeah, a goal here would make it very interesting.
Good early shot, and it's just wide. But not a bad option. Obviously, a bit of deception going to that far side rather than the battery.
Yeah, it was an open look. Unfortunately to get it on the goal, but it's certainly a decent effort there. Nice hard hit. Fair chance if it was on goal there.
Yeah,
You may have seen it.
just a shame it was a touch wide. They'll be working hard to make up for it, no doubt. Good option by little Ash Young. And he bridged very strong, Brigland rather, very strong in defence there.
Good receive from Chloe there.
This is well again.
Good
Chloe.
free hit.
Chloe, a very important part of this Czech squad. Does well. They find Arnott in space.
Searches for the foot but can't find it. Finds a teammate instead. Shot. Lovely save by Tale.
Yeah, I think Tale certainly kept this central group in the game, especially in this quarter. They've had a bit of pressure under them. A couple of minutes straight of attack.
Lovely pressure from Czechs there off the free hit. Good pass.
Can't fault the effort of either team, Alex. As you said, it's been a very even game, but both have worked hard, not only in attack, but the defensive effort can't really be faulted.
Yeah, and I think one of the big reasons we're seeing this sort of low scoring game as we are is the defensive effort from both teams has been fantastic. I think both teams have got a strong idea of the way they want to defend and are managing to execute that really well.
Yeah, definitely.
And both teams offensively are perhaps struggling to break the defensive shape of the opposition. So.
Absolutely, I think obviously if Central do take the win here, they'll be taking some confidence and be hunting for that fourth spot in the top four. It's not unrealistic for them.
Good trap.
And a smart option to go the baseline. Opportunity here off the long corner. Ash Young over the ball. Good option.
Aggressive
tracking the
option.
field. Yeah, and
Fair
smart
enough.
option, yeah. It's a big,
Some of the players haven't heard the whistle there, I think.
yeah, smart option by young Ash Young. But to track in field there.
Duels with the tomahawk.
Yeah,
Just a little far in front there.
yeah, and I think after a few minutes of combined attacking effort, they look a bit gassed, this Czechs group. They keep building the play, certainly persistent.
Big free hit out wide. Down the line. Just cut off there. Good defense.
Good work by Dooley in the midfield. little bit over 4 minutes remaining here. So sustained pressure by both teams, but Central certainly dominating the last few minutes.
Danger.
Well defended. Searching wide and found the foot of the umpire.
Yep. Play on, of course, but there's an infringement before that. So, might have been able to save himself if he'd been a bit fast on the whistle, but I think he was playing some advantage. But it's cost him.
Yeah. Need to ice that one after Butters.
Direct strike.
And well defended.
Well saved.
Yeah, good defence by Checks. So would have been good to see him have a layoff or something there, especially considering Tara went down. A little bit too direct out of defence.
Just outside there.
Yeah,
Touched inside.
a long corner here for Central.
Central were looking for it. Couldn't quite find it. Yeah, it's just come off
Back of the
back
stick.
of Dooley's stick.
Good vision there by the umpire to see that.
Lovely
Good
ball.
played by Checks.
Good link here.
Great team play. They do well to keep it in the field of play. Looking for the corner.
Good tackle.
Yeah, well defended there by Central. I thought Checks was certainly looking promising, linking up well with each other.
Good discipline there. And Joe comes up with the goods again. Just a nice pressure relieving free hit there, and against a couple of Czechs defenders. Central find the ball out here to the far side.
Good tackle there by
Paddo's
Paddo.
able to find the strip.
Does well. So just under 2 minutes remaining in this game, and a very promising opportunity here for Old Canberrans. Ooh,
She'll feel that one tomorrow.
yeah,
Off the shin pad, I think.
and good sportsmanship there. Obviously apologising. She does well. Joe just jogs it off. Good play there by
Good free
Izzy.
hit. Manages to get it back. Cheeky one.
Certainly
Well played
searching
by
here.
Tale.
Yeah, she's certainly got her work cut out for here in this game, Tale. She's done well to keep the girls in the game.
Yeah, the shots Czechs have been putting on her haven't necessarily been particularly quick shots, but what they have been is perhaps against the rhythm of the play. There's not really any big wind-ups from Czechs or anything like that.
Yeah, I
but
think-
instead it's close touches near her, some sort of behind the back kind of stuff that's perhaps a little unexpected, but she's
Yeah,
ready
that
every time.
Element of deception there. I think spot on. I think Czechs should be certainly proud of how they've played tonight. Despite the result, they've still shown a lot of promise and had a few really good opportunities. And unlucky not
Lovely
to.
ball. Good touch in
work
front of
there by
Tara there.
Tara.
She's able to make it anyway.
Very solid effort and just called for the stick check earlier. So, final play of the night should be. Nothing to lose here for Old Canberrans, so no doubt they'll be looking to limit the damage.
Yeah, and I think they've earned the 1-0 here. It's perhaps not the result they would have wanted, but they certainly want to keep that goal difference as low as they can.
Yeah, it's gone outside the 25. Bearing in mind we do stop the clock on corners. Literally seconds remaining here. Good fight by Central.
And Tucker manages to keep it there. Earns a free hit.
Good option
Good
there.
free hit. Checks just aren't quite ready.
And well shut down there by Tucker. Checks do well.
Pato throws it long. Seconds remaining here.
That's time. Called saved by the bell. I think checks were certainly looking promising, but Central take the win there, 1-0 in a very tough, equal game, and lots of promising hockey shown by both teams. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and thanks for the support, obviously from Transformed and Wonqy and all the other sponsors for making it all possible. Hope you guys tune in next week.
Hockey ACT would like to thank the following companies for their continued support throughout the 2020 season: Duncan's Plumbing, Capital Chemist, Canberra Labour Club, Sports Link Travel, and O'Neill's.
Energy Space is the future of training for electrical apprentices, harnessing technology to make skills development as effective and as efficient as possible. Energy Space supports teachers in the classroom and apprentices on the job site to get the full picture on skill development. Today's game proudly sponsored by Synergy Group, a professional services firm delivering dynamic solutions to government. Canberra born and bred, they exist to uncover what could be so that it can be. They imagine life-changing ideas and help our government make them a reality, and are creators and advisors behind some of Australia's most important projects. For a great game of social golf on a beautiful course, visit wonqy Country Club on the corner of Northbourne Avenue and the Barton Highway, Lyneham. If it's competition golf you're after, wonqy has a variety of membership options available to suit a variety of needs. For further information on social golf or memberships, contact the club on 6241 3377 or visit wonqy's website www.wonqy.com.au.
Being a sports physio, I see lots of injuries. As you can imagine, I've seen plenty of ankle injuries, and I have used many different types of ankle braces, but to be honest, I've never seen one as superior as the XOL. It allows your ankle to move like it was designed to, but it kicks in the moment it goes to go too far, and in that way it protects the ankle joint. So whether you're an elite athlete, a weekend warrior, or just someone who enjoys getting out and about, the XOL will give you confidence as well as a sense of freedom to keep you doing what you do each and every day and to enjoy life. XOL.
Hockey ACT would like to thank the following companies for their continued support throughout the 2020 season: Duncan's Plumbing, Capital Chemist, Canberra Labour Club, Sports Link Travel, and O'Neill's.